All right, everybody. Vader Saber 1984, also known as that drunk guy and his bullshit opinion. Just going to come to you real quick after this Super Tuesday. Um, in ordinary fashion, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a smoke. I have two. Fuck Ho Biden. That's all I'm going to say for that one. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a smoke. Grab on your butts, your balls, your boobs, whatever you got. Because here we go. All right, short and sweet. Best I can. Voted today, got that knocked out. I wish I would have been able to get it done a little bit sooner, but day in life and work and everything like that. But I got in there when I could, which was probably about 5:30. And I think 90% of everybody I voted for got in on the Republican primary, which I'm happy for. A couple others, I'm like, what? And then I started flipping back and forth, whether it was from ABC, CNN, NBC, Newsmax, or just Fox, and seeing the different numbers of what they're coming up with. I'm like, you are retarded. Oh my God, really? And Nikki Birdbeak, military complex paid off, Rhino Haley. I'm sorry. She might be a sweetheart of a person, but she is definitely bought and paid for. We do not need her in the White House at all, ever. Trump just finished up his speech. And, as always, he does great things for this country, but the guy just rambles and repeats himself, and that annoys the piss out of me. It really does. Not to say I didn't vote for him, but you know what? I'm glad that I didn't get to see Nikki Haley's conceit speech. If that happened, I don't know. Because as soon as Donald Trump finished, I'm like, all right, jump on here. Let's do this. Let's get it in. Let's get it over with. The only thing that really fucking bugged the shit out of me is seeing on the Democrat side, which I didn't get to see the finishing of it for California, to see if Adam, lying, pencil neck, piece of shit Schiff won or not. I don't know why anybody would vote for this lying cocksucker. Anytime I'm on X and see his bullshit, I cuss him the fuck out with facts. That dude needs to be in prison. He really does. So I don't know if he won. I pray to God he didn't. I know Gary was on the Republican side. I hope he made it. Haven't got to quite see that part, so that's on my bad. But let's talk about when it comes to doing the actual voting. On my side, yeah, it's a little bit pathetic to the fact that there's a lot of names I didn't know. And what really sucks is you see only one name on there here in the Texas legislature and everything like that. The primary, you only see one name. You're like, well, fuck, I guess, click. I mean, you don't have to. You can skip it. But I'm like, well, who the fuck is that guy? Well, whatever, click, whatever. So if these assholes that get voted that only had one primary, and they turn out to be douchebags, I'm a part of the problem. I'll admit to it, because I didn't do my research. So that's on me as being a uninformed retard. I'll admit to it. Other news. Sting had his final match. If anybody's a wrestling fan, Sting, Steve Borden, born 1963, out of Omaha, Nebraska, billed out of Huntington Beach, California? Something like that. Anyways, finally had his last match. I guess it was Sunday. Retirement match. Him and Darby Allin, tag champs versus those other two schmucks. Had his two sons come in face painted, and one Surfer Sting, one Wolfpack Stink, thought that was a great little bit. Didn't get to watch the whole match, mostly just highlights, and I was like, could have been better, the high spots. But the guy is 64, going on 65 years old. He's been in the game since, 1980. So, rocking and rolling, So, God bless Steve Borden. Way to go. Upcoming wrestling, Rampage Wrestling happens here in Lubbock, Texas this Saturday. Look forward to seeing Jester win. Don't think it's going to happen because Alton, all the screw job and all that shit. Don't think it'll be. Axel Savage is going to be putting on the tag titles against the Mexican Pit Bulls. I foresee the Mexican Pit Bulls winning it back. But, Axel Savage is a buddy of mine, so, still going to root for him. Let's see. Other than that, Mac the Franchise is going up against Joshua. I want to be a Power Ranger lookalike. Green Ranger ripoff. Can't wrestle. I watch too much Dragon Ball Z and play video games, even though I'm probably 38 years old. Hate Bit. Well, if you know the storyline, then whatever. But quite frankly, I hate that little Power Ranger fuck. I mean, he cannot do a wrestling move to save his life. He is not a good wrestler. He is a crappy gimmick. I mean, he needs to get tighter on his shit. He needs to stick to heel, which is fine because nobody likes him as a babyface. They're just like, dude, no. Get rid of the Power Ranger gimmick, dude. Like, for real. Come up with something original, okay? And then it's going to be the Rumble, to where whoever wins that has a chance at the title and all that, and they can cash it in for any title, but, kind of like the Money in the Bank. So, looking forward to that Saturday. Not going to spend any money, per se, other than just getting a ticket to go in, because next thing coming up is spring training for spring break. I will be flying out Thursday, not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday, be flying to Arizona, Phoenix, and then going to Scottsdale so I can spend some time with my older brother, who I love very much and is so gracious to use his frequent flyer miles to pay for my flight, because spring break tickets for a plane are outrageous. Like, minimum was like $300 a pop. And then getting home, the later it got, was like $5, $6, $7. I'm like, God damn it, no. So, yeah, spring break flying. Oh, you got to have that shit booked in well advance. But I get to go spring training for the first time. Hopefully get to watch the Sox and the Cubs play each other. You only get to see that in spring training. So, that'd be cool. Other than that, it's just to spend time and be in a state that I've never been in before, which is Arizona. I do have a buddy that does live in Kingsdale, or Kingman, Arizona. I don't know how fucking far away that is, but haven't heard from him in years. Hope he's still alive. Jimmy, go fuck yourself, rat boy. I miss you. Other news is, I'm sure you've seen me with my dogs and all that. Well, apparently my fur baby's gotten into another tussle, and the little one got torn up. And, yeah. So, been doctoring her. That happened yesterday. And got some puppy antibiotics from my cousin Amber. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. I know that, I can never repay you for all the love that you have for animals and that you do for me when it comes to my animals. So, thank you, Amber. Love you. Other than that, back to the original topic, which is the primary voting. And quite frankly, I don't know how in the world anybody, with what's gone in this country for the past 3 years, even though they lie and say, no, inflation is down, jobs are up, the country's doing great. Compared to what? COVID? Right when you were indicting Trump for everything and nobody could do anything or go anywhere? And yeah, everything locked down? Really? Well, we're doing better than that. Fucking chance do you have? Come on now, stupid. But with the open border policy, that wide open gate that is flooding this country, yeah, okay, you're gonna vote for that guy that's like, hey, bring me all your criminals, bring me everybody, and let's make them voters. But let's also go after our political opponent who shut the border down and tried to build a wall to better this country. But we're going to indict him on so many charges just so he's not in there. Yeah, seems to be politically biased to me and also targeted. But other than that, all I'm going to have to say for the end of this is, quite frankly, fuck ho Biden. And this is Vader Saber 1984. Let's just say congratulations, Mr. President. Hopefully we'll see you again in November. Cheers, baby.